Hi, welcome to another video. This is Titus Ojo. On this channel, we share information on scholarship opportunities, low tuition institutions, and other opportunities to do research or study abroad in Europe, in North America, and across the world in general. In this particular video, we'll be bringing to you information on Australian Awards. So Australian Awards is an opportunity to study in Australia. The scholarship are fully paid for and also stipends are fully covered. So stay with me in this video. I'll bring you all the details that you need to know in order to be able to apply for these scholarships. And if you're new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, hit the notification button so that you'll be prompted whenever a new video is uploaded to this channel. Let's get into the video. So as mentioned, we'll be looking at Australia Awards. So this is an award that is sponsored by the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade in Australia. For instance, in 2022, they offered 2,075 Australian Award scholarships and short courses to individuals from 27 developing countries at an estimated cost of $200 million. The awards have different categories. The categories with major focus on the Australian Award scholarship in particular. In this video will be on the Australia Award scholarships. So let's look at more details about these scholarships. So Australia Awards are prestigious transformational scholarships and short courses offered to emerging leaders from developing countries for study, research, and professional development in Australia and the region so that they can return home and contribute to their nation's development, prosperity, and resilience. The main purpose here is to give opportunities to students from developing countries to come to Australia to study so that they can be able to contribute that into the development of their countries when they go back to their own country after the completion of their program. So let's look at the major categories of Australian awards. We have the Australian Award scholarships. So Australian Award scholarships provide opportunity to citizens of participating countries for full-time undergraduate or postgraduate study at Australian institutions. Australian Awards Pacific scholarships. Australian Awards Pacific Scholarship provides people from the Pacific the opportunity to study at selected educational institutions in the Pacific region in order to gain and build the knowledge to influence their own country's development. The next one is the Australia Awards Short Courses. Australia Awards Short Courses are targeted programs of intensive training for selected cohorts to address specific technical or soft skills gap. They are formal study or training opportunities, generally of less than 3 months duration, delivered by an approved Australian higher education provider or an Australian registered training organization in Australia and all in partner countries. Australian Awards short courses are managed and administered by DFAT's overseas post. The next one is the ACIAR Fellowship. So it is Australian Centre for International Agricultural Research. It's a fellowship scheme that provides opportunity for partner country scientists involved in ACIAR supported research projects to obtain postgraduate qualifications at Australian tertiary institutions. For Association of Southeast Asian Nations scholarships. So this is a scholarship. This scholarship are prestigious international awards offered by the Australian government to the next generation of leaders from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations member countries or member states. So as mentioned earlier, our focus in this video will be on the Australian Awards scholarships. However, I will leave the link to all these other programs in the description of this video so that you can access them. So this is the Australia Awards scholarships page. Australian Awards scholarships are long-term awards administered by the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade. So the aim is to contribute to the development needs of Australia's partners country in line with bilateral and regional agreement. They provide opportunities for people from developing countries, particularly those countries located in Indo-Pacific region, to undertake full-time undergraduate or postgraduate study at participating Australian university and technical and further education institutions. The study and research opportunities provided by Australia Award Scholarship develop the skills and knowledge of individuals to drive change and contribute to development in their own countries. So let's look at the benefits. It covers tuitions, it covers return flights, that is to travel to Australia and back to your own country after the completion of your study. It provides allowance, that's one-time payment as a contribution towards accommodation expense, textbook and study materials. It also covers contribution to living expenses. That is a fortnightly contributions to basic living expenses paid at a rate determined by the department. So introduction academic program, that is a compulsory program prior to the commencement of formal academic studies covering information on living and studying in Australia. It also provide health coverage. Also provide a pre-course English fees. Supplementary academic support may be available to ensure a scholar's academic success or ensure or enhance their academic experience. Also, it covers field work. Let's look at the award conditions. Applicants who want to accept an Australian Award Scholarship will need it to sign a contract with the Commonwealth of Australia declaring that they will comply with the conditions of the scholarship. Scholars are required to leave Australia for a minimum of 3 years after completing their studies. Failure to do so will result in the scholar incurring a debt for the total accrued cost of the scholarship. What this means is you sign an agreement that you will leave Australia after the completion of your study for 2 years, for at least 2 years. So that is, when you return to your country, you stay in your country for at least 2 years before you can return back to Australia. How to apply? So there are a lot of instructions here on how to apply. I will leave the links to all this in the description of this video. First of all, you have to check if your country is participating. The link is here. You have to also check the opening and closing date for this scholarship. So you have to, you have to check the participating institutions. Probably not all institutions in Australia is participating in the scholarship, so you have to check the participating institution to ensure that the participating institution have the program that you'll be able to apply to. So I wish you all the best. This is what we'll be covering for this particular information on Australia Awards. Thank you for watching. Please like and share this video. Share with people who you know they will need this kind of information. Subscribe if you have not done so. If you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, because our aim is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the first quarter in 2023. Share and like and comment on this video. Thank you, and see you in the next video.